Right, theoretically, that's back. Difficult to say sometimes. There we go. That should be. Should be back. I don't know precisely what happened on that occasion, but there you go. The one unfortunate thing is basically I popped in on this mission, had to sort everything out, and so the mission's been done without me, and I'm just miles behind. Oh, okay, I'm not miles behind then. Interesting. Fair dues. Oh, I suppose. Oh, how very kind. She waited for me. Oh, and then I left. I thought you were in the tube there. I thought you were in the tube. Sorry, I genuinely thought you were in the tube. I figured since I'd made such an arse of this, that's fair enough. I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening, which is probably going to be, well, Advance Wars, I suppose, isn't it? And anything else you're doing, obviously. I imagine you're doing something at least prior to enjoying some advanced warring. The wars of the advanced people. Hey lads. Oh, I'm going to shoot you now. Although I'm not entirely sure. I don't actually know who I'm supposed to be killing in this level. Which is, I mean, one of those more awkward cases. If you don't know who you're supposed to be killing, it's troublesome, to say the least. Bam! Now, if anybody comes near me, I will soul punch the fuck out of them. Soul punch. Punch that fucking soul out of you. Shield us, bro. Let's shoot the shit out of that. Nice. Killing lots of people. Tell you what, oh, I don't have the energy to bring my arm.
That was a close one.
Was it? I don't think it was, mate. It was a very, very far away one.
Mission complete. The captain has been
Was this a
escorted
captain?
to the extraction site. Well done.
I feel like I've done the wrong mission now, which is weird. Slightly alarming. I'd much prefer it not to be the wrong mission, but you know. I mean, yeah, I might as well, assuming this is the fucking correct mission, which it might not be. But yeah, might as well. Yeah, this should be, yeah, Invasion Grenier, 1 of 3. Should be the Sheave Hilt that I'm going for. Marvellous. Or at least marvellous in theory. And this time, with a bit of luck, it won't go horribly wrong, and therefore we'll actually pull my weight this time and do things that are productive and useful. But yeah, now I don't know why that was a capture mission, because previously I'm fairly certain it was supposed to be an exterminate as well, but never mind.
You are fighting
doesn't really
alongside the
matter.
Grenier in this mission. Destroy all
Invalid
corpus.
target, what are you talking about? Soul punch! And a soul punch! And slicey dicey. I'll do a week of Frost traps in the not too distant future. I do quite like Frost. He was a favourite, especially mostly because I've got my Stingray Frost. That's why I can't. That's almost why I can't bring myself to actually do Frost Prime, because I don't think I get the same Stingray look that I've got in the regular Frost. And as such, I don't necessarily want to give up my Stingray look because I do rather enjoy him. He's quite fun. Oh, Rackham! Is that Mr. Jack Rackham, do you think? I doubt it. He was a pirate from years and years ago and is now dead. Unless, of course, he got himself some cursed gold, in which case he might still be alive, but I'm relatively certain that's not the case. Where is my target? There's my target. There's my dude. There's my dude. Was that a... Apparently not. I thought there was a bright glowing thing in the corner, but I'm no longer as certain about that fact. as I once was. Whoops, I'm in the roof. Okay, that's almost why I like doing the fucking the planet side stuff. You can't get stuck in roofs if there is no roof. Oh, that's terrible. I really should just rush through and do the quest, but like when there's loot available, it's like you can't possibly expect me to leave the loot behind. If I see loot, must have loot. Especially nowadays where I've actually started running out of credits, which is just ridiculous. I mean, I had millions. And I lost it all on a dodgy bet with Darbo. No, I didn't. It's one of those unfortunate ones where I've had to spend it. I'm trying to get some of the more interesting and unique stances for some of the other weapons. And the problem with that is it's a pain in the ass, and it's a very expensive process to try and fuse your mods. Not fusion it actually, is it? It's, you sort of sacrifice some mods in the hope of getting another new mod, and apparently it's in there, but the odds seem to be, much like everything else in this game, the odds of that are astronomical, and as such you're unlikely to get it, which has meant I've cost myself a bloody fortune in credits. Now luckily credits don't cost you much, because it's basically, you know, reward for playing the game, so you can get plenty of them, but still a troublesome situation. Ooh. I kind of hoped my gun was going to do more. Good. I would almost hope for the little credit dude to turn up, because that'd be quite nice to get a score another one of them. I don't think it's that likely. Possibly. I thought it was pointing to the hand. I thought the only way to get out was going to be the hand special level, which would have been awkward, to say the least. I'll tell you what, summon an army and then I'll sit by the exit, because, well, there was very disappointing summoning an army because we're right next to the exit. I genuinely thought they would, you know, halt the enemies a little bit more, but the moment I pushed the button to start the ability, it was like, oh, I see now. This is very much not something I needed to worry about. The exit is right in front of me. Oh well. Right, ideally I need one more, and so I could do with, I don't necessarily need the people, but what I do need is that mission to still exist. Good. One exterminating, and marvellous. I don't know if they needed, you know, they may have done their 3 rounds. No, apparently not so much. Superb. That'll make it slightly easier, because, you know, better the AIs you know, I suppose. Better the AIs you know. Not AIs, people. Oddly disrespectful. I don't believe you people are people. I believe you're simply artificial intelligence. Which would be a hell of a thing.
You are fighting alongside the grid in this mission. Destroy all Corpus.
I think I might go for the Roger. A little bit over Roger. No, I said I was going to go out there and give our Roger a ring. Oh, I'm still using the Astar. And you're shooting me first. Sonata. Well, you're gonna be terribly disappointed, because I know for a fact me and Miss Eve have done it 3 times, because we've done it 3 times with each other, as it were. As such, it kind of means that me and Miss Eve are probably going to lose. We leave. Punch. Falcon. Soul punch. Whoops, I fell off the map punch. I shot him with my dirty great cannons. I gave him a Roger ring. Oh yeah. Oh, I fell off the map again. Although that one was slightly more debatable as to whether that's truly me falling off the map. What we got? Enemies this way. Enemies to the left of me. Enemies to the right. Here I am shooting shell. Much slower than everybody else, though. That's the problem. Oh, wait, wait, oh. Almost gone. But I think someone else finished him off first. Get down this area as quickly as we can. So I must admit, I'll probably set that sheave up to build. I shall call the sheave Mr. Sheave in reference to something completely different. I doubt anybody would care about the sub. I won't go up on it. Is someone dealing with that? Marvellous. Go for it, Sonatar. You go. You are finally dealing with it. Took you long enough. Hey there, Commander. On this occasion, I'm not going to shoot you, sir. Usually I would happily. Good lord, we have to kill 209 people. A lot more people than I gave them credit for having. I think Ratel's there, yeah. Booftoos. I'm assuming that's one of the pets, because I didn't see the name Booftoos as one of the actual people. Apparently I do... Ah, there we go. Never fear, Twin Roger is here. Our friend and yours, the Twin Roger. Just wanted to practice my aim there. Didn't help me, because suddenly a shed load of corpus around the corner. Oh, it is satisfying. When you get that headshot and their helmet falls off, you just think, oh yes, I've done good. Oh, the Detron crewmen were always a fucking nightmare in the past. I think they toned them down back when I was playing, but up close, you can get absolutely fucked up with those Detron guys, because it's essentially they're using a mini shotgun. Because it is just a mini shotgun, up close and personal, they can be a fucking nightmare. Because they do a shitload of damage, they just rip straight through you. I can't deny, I own a Detron, and it does exactly the same to the enemies.
Another successful mission. Find extraction.
That's good. It's too busy shooting people in the face. Too busy shooting people in the face to give two shits. Yeah, shot him in the backside now. Oh, shot him in the nuts. That's just rude. Oh, shot him in the fucking back of his skull. Happened a bit more in the front of his skull. Hey, hook. Hey. I'm sure I was going to make it through on that one roll. I think if you dodge roll through, you're kind of okay. If you do anything else through those lasers, you get sort of shunted backwards.
Another job well executed.
Ooh, only one level, and then we'll probably be looking for a new sidearm. Because technically I should do this one mission with a primary only, but the Astila's not that great, so I need to perhaps pick my mission carefully. Right, let's exit out of there. Let's exit out of. Never mind. The group has disintegrated immediately anyway. And now, oh, and I've got to wait until I actually get the sheave. But for now, what we'll do is they're so close to leveling up. I suppose I can put them back later. We'll do the primary only. But what we'll do is we'll use a different primary. Oh, we've still got the Deravandal we were working on. Oh, interesting. I'd forgotten I'd started that. And we were still working on the Mutilist Chernos. So go on, let's have that get some experience. Yes, that's a good enough bow colour, I suppose. Doesn't necessarily have to be the perfect bow colour, but attachments, yes. Go for that. Go for the emissive. Just drop that down to the lighter red as well. That's what we're after. I think it looks slightly better. Can't guarantee that as fact, but it looks slightly better. Appearance. I reckon that's probably my dark. Yeah, I always use that dark blue as my black because it tends to be darker, but it feels like they've enhanced their sort of colours and how the colours register, which means it actually ends up not looking as much as you'd like it to look like. Oh, that's just a plain old grey anyway, so that's not a huge issue. Yeah, that's fine. Superb. Right, so we've got one of my fanciest and favourite primary weapons on. So let's see. Is that still available? Yes, it is. So I'll tell you what we'll do. Shall we support... Shit, which planet was it? The problem when it doesn't automatically do it. Naga. Naga. There it is. Right. Who shall we be, I suppose? The invasion... Do we... Oh, we needed to do captures. So, fuck it. We've got a guaranteed capture. We might as well do that. That will get me up one more step. So, theoretically, doing this with my primary only, then combined with doing a capture, that'll be one step towards one more Nightwave and a full step taken entirely in the right direction. Quidiana. Is that Quidiana Jones? Or Quidiana... I don't know. Those Quidiana Rones? Mr. Doctor. We've got all the characters there. Frosty. Oh, I must admit, I like the way you've managed to do that skirt. I don't know what character it is, but...
We'll interrogate the captive back at base.
Yes, I do like that. Oh, you've disappeared, so I still don't know what character that is. Sarin Prime, Volt Prime, Ivara Prime. Of the three options there... Oh yeah, I forgot this was a bow.
Come on!
So used to having been using the Twin Rogers and the other bits and pieces. I'm slightly confused. Oh, there we go. I have found the white. I wasn't sure I was going to be able to. Yeah, somewhere along the line they have sprinted off. Sprinted off like a good one. Like a bat out of hell. And they've also gone the wrong way, I would say. Apparently the capture target, yeah. I must have joined part way through, but ended up it sort of registering that I joined at the beginning. I don't know quite know how that worked, but oh well. Never mind. I'm not going to get to. Oh yeah, I forgot. I haven't got a melee weapon, which is a slight problem. Yeah, slight one, mind you. But yeah, I mean, they must have been like rocket powered or something. Because there's no way I should have been that slow. So that's, yeah, I'm slightly miffed. Slightly miffed that I've been left behind quite so dramatically. But that couldn't have just been me at the beginning, because they were practically at the end when I started the bloody level. I think that must have been the system's failing there. The system believed I was one thing. Oh, I thought I got all three of them then for a second, but well, never mind. I think at this point I'm just going to shoot some things for fun and let the timer run out as it did.
We'll interrogate the captive back at base.
Otherwise it's very
Your
much so.
part is done here, Tenno.
Complete mission with a primary weapon only. Superb.
Many things have been taken from us. It's true. But fortune favors the bold. And there ain't none so bold as people with...
With what there? With a what? I have no idea. Yeah, I kind of feel like, yeah, that's the Evolt Prime. So it might be a Sarin Prime that's in the lovely skirt type thing. Yeah, no real way of figuring it out now. Anyway, now I might as well go back to using my sidearms. So let's grab the Twin Rogers once again. Where are you? Where are you? Oh, we've gone too far. Twin Rogers, there you are. All is forgiven, Twin Rogers, all is forgiven. Yeah. That's not bad colour scheme, but that's the one we want. Whoopsie doodles. I suppose technically we could treat ourselves to a new weapon experience. We were using the whip sword before, but there's nothing to stop us having a pop at something else. I'm wondering, like, just the traditional glaive, the full-on, the originator. The original glaive. That's right. The original glaive. It is the one that started everything. Actually, no. Well, I mean, technically it is the original glaive, but it's not the one that started everything. Strictly speaking, if you wanted the one that started everything, you would be after the idea of checking out and checking in to... So, where's this colour coming from? Oh, right, it's coming from there, is it? So yeah, that one's probably the better choice for that black, perhaps. But yeah, the original glaive this entire game stems from, I think, is literally a game called Dark Sector. And that is quite an old game now. Glimmering Talon, marvellous. We do have a glaive stance, that's always good to know. Didn't specifically need that glaive stance because I've got all of this. 200 energy used to up to 200 bonus. Yeah, that's only really good if you're not doing other things, I think. But I seem to have energy channel into it, something drastic. Anyway, oh well, we'll stick to whatever it's equipped with. I'll trust that past me, and for some reason I'm going to go with the bow again. No specific intent there, just I fancy using the bow, to be honest. Right, so Naga once again, that's it. Invasion, and we've already... Oh, it's another capture, so that's quite convenient. We will finish that other Nightwave. Always useful, always look on the bright side of useful things that crop up and happen naturally. Maximum chrome. Now, I'm going to be very disappointed if your creation is not silver. Not silver. I don't even know who it is. I think it's Spinneret, and it's Najar Prime. Yeah, of course it is.
Okay, ready to blast.
Tally ho! At least this time we are sort of. Yeah, it's been a while since I've used the bow. I've mostly forgotten how the bows function, which is slightly problematic. One benefit, of course, is this bow. If you don't hit the target, they still get pumped with enough toxin to sink a small Oxium Osprey, as was just seen. Superb, right, they're doing it, they're doing all of the things. And now, yeah, off we pop. Kill a few bitches in the midst of our doings. There we go, a little bit of glaive action there. Only a little bit. That's it. Just got to throw the glaive out. Oh, I should have mercied him. Dang it. So difficult. Oh, now it's my turn to have been left behind. How frustrating. I'm just going to have to wait here. Don't really know. I'll just play with my glaive, I suppose, while I wait for that thing to come back. We'll also play with this. Playing with Rogers for a bit. I think they're slightly more effective than the Chernus at the moment. There we go. The gun's back. And yes, I suppose people... It's a shame Chester's gone, because he'd have rather enjoyed the whole shooting out of a cannon type Space Marine-esque element, I suppose. Unfortunately, now sort of ended up behind. I am now basically behind forever because they'll have sprinted off into the wild blue yonder, and now I'm not going to be able to catch up again, but never mind. It's their own lookout for leaving me behind. They could have just held off on the switch for that split second. I was technically right there. So, you know, sometimes impatience gets the better of these people. Not entirely sure which way I'm going, here we are. So I can pick up any shit they left behind, I suppose. Also, I am going to make it, I think. Just a good few seconds behind them. Because they left me behind in the dew.
The path to greatness is walked one step
Rubido, Oxium, not a lot of Oxium.
Mission complete. The
Every little
captain has
helps,
been
I
escorted
suppose,
to the
every
extraction
little
point. Well
In
done.
the words of Iceland or Tesco? Can't remember now. Oh, well, it doesn't really matter. Oh, I do need to do it one more time to get my blueprint, I believe, so repeat the mission. Naga invasion, and off we go. I think everybody repeated the mission, so happened instantaneously. It's always quite useful. I think we've had a reasonably productive time. Got my sheave. Eventually I'll have my sheave, I suppose. I've had a little play with Necros, which is nice. I don't know if Necros appreciated it, but I enjoyed it. A little go with my glaive, but
excellent work. We'll interrogate the captive
it's not
back at
doing
base. Part is done here, Tenno.
doing as much as I necessarily would like it to be doing. Soul punch. Dang it. I was going to try and soul punch here. Soul punch. Blade. So I'm trying technically to sort of get the glaive off in its sort of channeling fashion. I probably best just hurry up, because again, once you've done the mission, it's kind of just hurry, hurry, hurry. Although they've been stalled slightly by that, which is convenient for me, I suppose. Because it means I'm not going to be so far behind that it's ridiculous. But I usually am at least a substantial amount behind. I suppose it's one of those unfortunate things where it's just differing playstyles, I suppose. I have a tendency to not rush around like a lunatic. I tend to go around trying to sort of systematically claim every piece of loot I can possibly lay my sort of filthy little mitts. There's another phrase I'm after there, but it's not springing to mind. Grubby little mitts, that's it. For some reason I thought it was muddy or muggy, and neither of those made any actual sense. Yeah. The phrase is grubby little mitts. I want my grubby little mitts on your goodies. And that's good for that. Yeah, it's not as satisfying to throw it as I remember it used to be. But I suppose arguably you have to sort of take the good with the bad. It's far more satisfying to use as a sort of up close and personal melee weapon than ever before. So you've got to take the sort of the rough with the smooth, I suppose, where they've improved the general use of the glaive. I feel like they might have, you know, lessened the throwing experience of the glaive, but ultimately it does still throw and it does still do damage, so can't complain too much about it. It's a weird faceplate from whatever person that is. It's too late now, but yeah. Oh, it's Nidus. Maybe Nidus Prime, if Nidus Prime exists. You'd almost assume he does. Right, so that should be, let's double check. I do believe that should be 3 out of 3 for my Catalyst. Field Run not too fussed about at the moment. Dera Vandal I already own. Twin Vipers I already own. Sheave Hilt 3 of 3. Superb. Right, so Fomorian we kind of dealt with. I could do a quick rush of this thing. It just doesn't feel worth bothering, because you almost always get the fucking statue or the 3-day booster, which is going to be just as useless to me. So the question bodes, what do I want to do? I suppose I could go back to Earth and just do a couple of other random... Yeah, go on, I think I might just go back to Earth and do another couple of random Cetus-based bounties. That'll build my rep, as it were, on Cetus. Do you ever get some of those words where you immediately regret saying them? On this occasion, it was very much the word rep. Do I still look blue? No, I don't suppose I do, because it's night time. Yeah. So, no, I actually look really quite good at night time. It's only in the daylight. Oh, well, I'd look better if I didn't crash against a flipping flag. So, let us see what we can accomplish. We no longer have to care about Gara systems. Slightly too far. That's not a problem, though. Right, can we actually... I don't suppose I can I? No, no, there we go. Okay, I can. Inventory might do it. Let's try and find search. Revenant.
Job board's filling up, off-worlder.
Okay, so I have 4 lots of the Revenant systems. Did I ever write Revenant down? Yes, I did. Yeah, I've got 4 lots of its systems. I need chassis and neuroptics. So that might just sort
Any
of...
hitter like you needs a little snap.
Okay, I can still get some more standing, so that's not too bad. So yeah, although having said that, oh look at that, I'm almost up the top. Inconveniently, I haven't quite gotten enough pyro, but I am close. So I'm close to both getting what I need in both situations, so I'll need to focus on that. Right, Revenant Neuroptics is in there. The Revenant Chassis is in there. So I suppose... which do I fancy doing? I do need Breath of the Eidolon. And I don't think I own too many of them, do I? No, I don't own any of them, in fact. Cetus Wisps I might need some more of. Carving Mantis. Strong Slashes and... oh, that's a stance that I do not own. Okay. I think we have ourselves a ding 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 winner for what quest I'm going to do. Oh, that's quite a good look. That's Messer, I believe, at the very least, if not Messer Prime. But yeah, I can't deny.
Their troops are not welcome near Cetus.
I don't know if I'd have been willing to put a cape on a character with quite such a capiness to them, but I'm not going to lie, it does suit the character quite well. Axel the Night Killer. Good. Rothillion. And finally, Celestix. It's lucky it's night time on the plains then, isn't it? Because if it wasn't, our friend Mr. Night Killer, Axel the Night Killer, he'd be fucked, wouldn't he? He wouldn't get anywhere. He'd just be completely passive. Wouldn't be able to kill anybody, wouldn't be able to participate. But I suppose, you know, no point in dwelling on the what-ifs and the maybes. Is that? Oh, it's an Eidolon lure. Yeah, no, that's not a problem. I do need to deal with more Eidolon bits, but not right now.
More Grenier inbound. Don't
Whereabouts are they landing? That was an Archwing launch. You'd expect them to be... oh, there, and they are. Right in front of us with the glaive. Oh yeah, I forgot I was using the glaive. It's not exactly a problem, but I must admit, my glaive is alarmingly weak-willed. Oh, well, actually, no, tell a lie. These enemies are alarmingly strong. Yeah, I suppose I rather flippantly decided, fuck it, I'll do this level without really considering the true consequences of doing this later style level, which of course is the enemies are vastly more powerful. The bow shouldn't be outclassed too much because the bow's already sort of had a couple of levels pumped into it, but it is still sort of still a little alarming. Nice Iridite, good. Always nice to get some Iridite. And that's a cheeky mine opportunity, isn't it? I didn't really want to after them there. I got confused.
Make use of them.
Looks like that's a solo. There's Coptron. Not. Or is that the one I want? Yeah, that might be the one I want actually. It's always useful if it is. Whee, another cheeky mine. Oh, someone's shooting in the back. Mine, sir. Oh, Oren from Final Fantasy X. What's he doing here? Oh, don't mind, he's awesome. I'm really losing quite a chunk of health, aren't I? Should really pay more attention to doing... oh, I've still got the Twin Rogers, of course. The Twin Rogers are a little bit outclassed. This thing, I don't think it's got corrosive damage. No, toxic. Entirely toxic, but... oh dear. Let's revive you. Knock him down. That's the benefit of Soul Punch. It knocks him down for a bit. And as soon as I can't just insta-kill this guy, which is more's the pity. I do prefer it when I can insta-kill things. It's far more entertaining for me. I suppose sometimes you have to accept that you have to take a bit of the challenge. Oops. We landed on top of the thing I did not want to land on top of. Okay. Oh, grok draw. Oh, everything's worth something in the right hands. Bow snapping. That's a friend of mine. Bow snapping.
Is incoming. Make sure the Grineer never get their hands on them.
Oof. See, as I say, this is the benefit of this bow. I didn't even have to worry about actually hitting any of these guys. And the cloud of brutal toxicity that I spread is enough to just completely fucking wreck them. Because you saw they suddenly all went red. And it's because... it is literally because I swooped in and did the bow in their midst. The toxic cloud dealt with everything that I needed to deal with. Terrified. I will try and revive Axel the Night Killer while they're running away scared. Oh good, well done. Well done, dear. Let's go to the commander's camp. Let's take down the commander's tent. Yes, okay. Clear all hostiles, I think. Most of the hostiles have been taken care of. I think you can even... oh no, maybe not. No, I think that is taking toxic damage. Not a lot. In fairness, it is a turret. I was going to say you can poison a turret, then it looked like you couldn't, but now it looks distinctly like you can. I'm assuming you don't summon turrets as part of Necros' ability. Never really tried it, but one would loosely assume you probably don't. Headshot. Headshot. Let's summon some beasties. And then let's punch. Falcon punch. Because I think, technically, they are about as strong as the enemies you kill. So the fact that I'm a little bit outclassed here doesn't make as much difference. Oh, plus they took care of that turret for me. Oh, plus, apparently. You know, that's one of mine, mate. That's one of mine. I didn't know they took over turrets as well, but fuck it. Yeah, that's a win. Oh dear, these, oh no, they're going down a little bit. Oh, no, okay, I need more energy. I think I'm slightly outclassed as the slight issue here. Oh, wait! Sentinel Core. I don't know where the Sentinel Core's gone, but never mind. Oh, he's... oh. I thought I was able to do the Mercy, but it's one of my troops, so I can't. It's almost a shame. It would be a hell of a thing to be able to do that. Oh, ow, what the fuck?
Incoming assault. Don't let them take this
territory. I distinctly felt the oncoming assault. I felt it right up the arse, I think. Soul punch a little bit more and summon some more troops. I haven't actually got a huge array of people stored in my soul. Oh, we've got a second Necros. Yes, we do. So we've got to watch out. Oh dear, that's got to be doubly confusing for other people now. It's like, oh god, this one's red, so this is the other Necros. Oh, I can... ah, there we go, finally, Mercy. Marvellous. Good. Well, we're going hell for leather on those night wave challenges, aren't we? Oh, it's a shocking amount of damage I'm doing to this guy. It is alarming how little damage I am truly doing to this guy. Anyway, I suppose shooting him off into the wild blue yonder, that's going to work reasonably well for me. I have to concern myself if he's sodded off over there. Butcher. Brown. God, I remember that gun. So fun. Let's get ready, let's get ready, let's get ready to rumble. Ideally, throw the glaive. Okay, that glaive was disappointing. Actually did a nice sort of job of actually targeting and hitting him, and it just did very little. I'm not sure if that energy channel is worth it. I don't think I thought it was worth it, but when I installed it, it was more of a test fire to see if it would prove to be worthwhile. But, at the moment, I'm sensing the answer is no, it would not be, because it's not doing not really doing anything that I particularly wanted to do. Because I need to perhaps use more energy. It's one of the crucial things. Right. Sort of clipped it over his head. Wasn't my best decision. Yeah, I mean, against lesser enemies, I think the glade's going to be alright, but against these guys, yeesh, they are troublesome. I think I shot him off the mountain again. Always a valid strategy. I don't want your face anywhere near me anymore. Goodbye. And shoot him off the mountain top. But what the other benefit of Soul Punch is it does upgrade my glaive because it's doing its energy booster. How the ball bag did you end up here, sir? I don't know, but clearly you did end up here. I suppose, in fairness, how did I end up here? No. Whoa, that's a lot of bolts in the middle of nowhere. Boosh. Away we fly into the wild blue yonder. Find the armoured... interesting.
Take out the surrounding guards.
I don't know what we're actually supposed to be doing. I think it's here, essentially. Oh, it's an Eidolon lure. Couldn't give too much of a shit about that. Yes, this is interesting. Oh, who's going to get there first? You are, okay. Run away scared. Now, ideally, I think you're fine. Oops. Put the wrong item, but never mind. Doesn't make too much difference. Right, what we need to do is deal with this shit. Could we... What's weird is, I don't know whether this was deliberate or some kind of muck-up, but they seem to have gotten rid of the boost timer on the Arcwing interface. It's slightly peculiar and slightly sort of like, oh, I don't know how well... That doesn't really work all that well because you kind of need that boost timer in order to know when you can boost each time. Otherwise, I just keep cutting the sprint, and that's kind of a problem. Just keep slashing, just keep slashing, just keep slashing, and they will eventually die to my slashing time. Or just shoot them off into the sky. No, I thought I really did. Like when I started that shot, my brain was definitely, oh, I'm definitely going to be able to clay pigeon shoot this. I'm going to shoot them straight out of the sky. And then afterwards, I very swiftly realised, no, you're not. You're shit at aiming. If you were better at aiming, you would just shoot them on the ground. Hey, buddy, I just mined your face. So how about you mind your own business and get out of mine? It's a very floaty, flashy style, isn't it? But I suppose it's because what they've managed to do, which is very, very nice, and I do rather appreciate it. What they've managed to do is incorporate. Oh, that's the not Sam cutter. That's not going to do me many favours. Twin Rogers. I don't think they're necessarily going to do me too many favours either. Soul Punch. So I think if memory serves, Soul Punch is supposed to have a sort of headshot. Not 100% convinced that's me who killed him there, but maybe this Twin Roger just has a massive headshot crit factor, which would make a degree of sense because it is clearly, you know, the sheer fact that you have to. Let's terrify them just to get them away from the objective, and then let's summon my army, and then we'll go back to soul punching. I'm a soul puncher. Yes, a soul puncher. I'm an asshole puncher. Two soul asshole. Looked like my minions were shooting whoever else is using Necros' minions. And as such, it was slightly... would have been very weird if that was the case.
We're in. Take the resources.
Superb. Happily take the resources.
Tribute for the queens.
Whee!
Now we find him.
Always enjoy a good bit of stuff. Oh, right in the kneecaps.
Our commander has run
Oh,
out of
right in the
options.
face. should have
Find
used
him at the waypoint
Mercy
and
Kill there,
capture
but I
him.
didn't think of it. So.
I have questions I want him to answer.
Okay.
The officer is
Oh,
nearby.
this is the one I
Track
kind of
them
suck
down.
at because my instinct
There's
is to
the officer.
kill all things.
Capture them.
Oh, especially my... Oh, the Twin Rogers aren't necessarily going to be terrible. But everything else is probably... Bam! Shot too high. I don't know if the glaive... Actually, it comes back to you, so I think... Yeah, I think it does a bit of a Thor's hammer style thing. So you can hit them when it comes back to you. And that I can definitely get behind. Because that is a nice feature. Ah, I didn't quite get it. That's fine. Oh shit, someone's bleeding out. Let's, okay, someone's already dealing with it. That's fine. As usual, I'm a little bit slow on the uptake and therefore slow to respond to the situation. But never mind. What are we doing? Oh, get to the objective. But 0 players are waiting for me, so that's weird. Well, you know, at least I'm getting some levels for the old Chernos. Ow! Dude shot me out the fucking sky. Really appreciate that. Cheeky bit of mining, that. Right? Cheeky bit of mining. Boosh. Yeah, Ferros isn't that useful. Oh, oh. Oh. Ding, 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 ding. I should really be able to see the little square. Oh, no, he's gone. Didn't appreciate my cheeky bit of mining, I don't think. Reload your weapons whenever you're on the move to prepare for your next encounter. That's easier said than remembered. I mean, it's a good theory. It's a very good theory. It's just also, you know, troublesome to actually remember. Which is always slightly awkward. Right, let's try and get this cheeky bit of mining in. Where the fuck's it gone? Okay, no, it appears to have... There's a bit of mining. I don't think it's a bit of mining I was originally going after, but it certainly is there now. Ding. Ding. A little bit overshot there, but... Ding. Copper and... I'm still not convinced that's the one I want. Ah, but... Here's another opportunity. And when opportunity knocks, you might as well take the opportunity. Pie roll, that's the one I'm after. Yes, yes, yes. I've got to keep track of every single one of these flipping things. Oh, that's yeah, right, that's that thing. Cheeky bit of mining. Fuck it, might as well. I will probably go back into Cetus and possibly... Because I don't know what rewards I got. I wasn't paying enough attention. Ow. Could you maybe not do that? Devar, I don't mind. I need Devar at some point anyway. They're really slightly angry at me doing my mining, aren't they? Which is problematic. I'll tell you what, you all get really scared while I do my mining. Yeah, that's made for quite a nice cough bun. Which is exactly what I sort of needed when it came down to
Those
these
devices
things.
draw energy from bomb ballists. Make use of them.
Yes, I don't necessarily want to. What I want to do is find the entrance to Cetus, which I'm recognising this area. Therefore... Oh, that's just a bit of mining again, which I'm not going to say no to. Never say no to a mining opportunity. Never know when it's going to be quite nice. Ding! Ferros life. Oh, there's another one over here though, so you know I might be able to redeem myself. Is that... Yeah, it's back to the bow, so we do need to re-equip. I think there might be a Grenier on his way. Cochrane, no, again, it's the one I don't particularly need or care about. No, maybe I'll get lucky here. Oh, great. I won't get lucky here because the fucking... Oh, there we go. Now, I technically got it, but because the orb had disappeared. Yes, unfortunately at night time the water is magnetised, which is a bit of an issue, but not too much of a Not too much fuss when I don't, I'm not doing anything specific. So if I was in combat, I might be slightly more concerned by it, but as I am not in combat, and I am mostly just sort of venturing out and leaving the plains. So what I might do is, well, we'll have to wait here for a little bit, because hoisted by my own petard, I fear. I'm now the one stood here waiting to exit the map when Rothillion is the one doing some cheeky extra mining. So I can't, I can't complain because it's my own method. But the key thing I want to do is find out the mission results, because I don't know what I actually got. I missed most of them. It does come up right centre screen, but if you're looking down the sights of a gun, you can very easily miss these things. I know that from Dead Space. You can very easily miss things which were owing to you staring down the barrel of a gun, because Necros does look absolutely fabulous, doesn't he? Because he looks like he's got neon, for starters, neon painted nails. Right, what did we get? So, intact sentient core, always good. A little bit of Oran in our lives is always nice, I'm sure. Devar, Copran, Iridites, Velidos, Cetus Wisps. Okay, so we've got some Cetus Wisps. That's probably mostly the reward we got, and the relic, which I suppose I can't, can't necessarily sniff at. Where's the dude? Where's the dude? Where's the dude? Nowhere. Where's your dude? Right, I think I'll leave that squad and start afresh. Start afresh with new people. But what we'll check is,
I give you coordinates.
Do
You
I
go in.
have
You-
enough standing? No, I need about 2,000 more. But do I
It
have
would
enough
be my
pyro? Yes, I
honor
do.
to help you toward
Cool. So, theoretically, one more bounty and we're quids in. Do I want to do that same one again? I'm kind of thinking yes, because I mean the rewards are good, and I might get that Neuroptics, which, although I can't actually get Revenant at this exact moment in time, it's still probably quite good. So yeah, go on. We'll do one more.
Early lunch for council.
One more of these sort of capture the Grineer commanders.
We'll say some high up
then see
commanders here to inspect the
See what the
troops.
time is. I might
Sent by the
either
queens,
just
they
hang
say.
out in the
So, send the queens a message.
hang out in the
Their
plains,
troops are not
or
welcome near
put it away.
Cetus.
Probably put it away, but we'll see. We will see. We will see your butt.
More Grineer inbound. Don't let them
Yes.
harm the drone.
I'll give it a go, but at the moment there's quite a lot of. At the moment, Iridite. Sorry, but I want me Iridite. But yeah, traditionally, now I don't know whether that's something I've done. Oh no, there it is. Okay, so it was just a glitch that didn't seem to be appearing. Fair enough. I didn't really know that was a thing. Right, so let's become the boy and laser my way to something
Wave to
good.
take out the drone. Stay vigilant.
Does that actually do damage? No, not a huge amount. Because the easiest way I've found to deal with these things is to sort of shoot them down to a low health bar. Which is easier said than done. And then the boy seems to need... as far as I can tell, it requires the boy's
More
beam
Grineer inbound. Don't let them harm the drone.
to actually kill them properly. So they go to that sort of spirit form, and then you have to
Scanning the drone
basically
systems.
have to use the boy's beam in order to kill them properly.
Resources plundered from the
This is an
plains
awkward
and
shot.
destined to be a
Thought it was an
tribute
awkward
to
shot.
the queens
An awkward
are
shot I couldn't do.
being found near my waypoint. Make sure the queens see none of this
Oh,
bounty.
oh yes! Got
The
him.
vault's armor is too strong for your weapons to penetrate.
Or did I?
will
No,
hunt
I did.
them
I got him.
but first, I need
Yes!
to from the guards.
Hijacked a Dargon. Yes, this is life for me. think it pretty much handles like a regular. Whoa, whoa there. Whoa there. Okay, they crash easily. Whoa there. Okay. We'll turn that sprint off.
Now insert
Oh,
into the console.
Fuck you.
If they
It's
destroy the
really
console, we'll never
difficult to
get the
drive.
weapon.
I must admit, I'm giving kudos to Dargan pilots now. Ow. Oh, I've travelled 1,000 of the 10,000 miles I need to travel. And I will to go 10,000 miles, and I will go 10,000 more. God, it's I must be maybe missing controls or something, but yeah, it's awkward. Awkward fucker to deal with. Ow, who's shooting me? Bitches! Oh, shoot your fucking faces off. There's me no dudes. Oh, whoa. No, no. No, bad dogging. Bad dogging. Bad dogging. Aha. Bad dogging. Pow, 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 pow. Oh, suicide run. Suicide run. Here we go. Pew, pew, pew. I mean, it's quite fun riding a Dargan. Awkward, but fun. Can I collect those while in the Dargan? No, I don't think I can. I need to figure out how I get out of the Dargan. No. Okay, no. There we go. I got out of the Dargan. Just in time for a cheeky run. It's not this planet's. It's mine. Tee. Oh fuck, there's fucking Hellions here. I thought it was ghouls because it looked like they were coming out of the ground, but
We're in. Take the resources.
quite so much.
Commander is going to have a hard time fleeing without his tribute for the Queens. He's stuck here. Now we find him. The Commander is having special supplies sent in just for him.
Oh well, I thought there was something special there,
Accept the
but
shipment and destroy it.
two bits of overlay. It's the UI sort of competing with each other, but you know, I thought there was an absolutely super duper special tactical pump, but it really isn't. Tactical pump, I've got 1,001 tactical pumps. More tactical pumps than I can pump with. No need for a tactical pump for me.
Among these troops is a resupply beacon. Find it and take it.
Get this. Didn't really need Verados, but eventually there may be a reason why I want Verados, and therefore will be quite pleased to have Verados. You see, you have to use the command line to do everything, so it's very DOS. Good job, good job, good job. Well played, well played.
There's the
Oh, more erudite. There's a lot of shit around here. I suppose it is the right sort of place for mining supplies. Take care of this turret, because otherwise it just gets in the way.
Destroy them.
Of course, the only problem we've got. Can I soul punch a turret? Yes, apparently. You've heard it here first. The official thing is turrets have souls. Now they can also be toxins, which is good news. Tally ho!
Supply beacon, and I will call in the drop.
Was that? Oh, I think that's a friendly dog.
Make sure the Grenier never get their
As
hands
in
on them.
one of my allies as a pet. This Predacite, which is sometimes slightly awkward because I hadn't intended to go Arcwing, but oh well. Truth be told, doesn't make that much difference to me. Just open that up. Stuff. Oops. Yes, I'm not gonna lie. Tree is usually not usually a valid launch point. But having said that, if I climb the tree high enough, punch! My guns are just terrible at this, aren't they? Probably lucky that I've got some utility in my powers, because otherwise I'd be absolutely fucked in. Well, I can't deny it. These bloody Twin Rogers, they must have quite an immense crit value. Oh, whoopsie doodles. Well,
That's the last pod.
it feels like they must have a bit of a nasty crit
Comms just lit up.
thing,
Commander
because
subordinates are all
you
trying
hit
to
them right.
deflect
These
blame.
Twin Rogers,
Let's see if they drop more intel.
they will fuck the enemy up.
Watch your step, Tenno.
But unfortunately,
Ghouls could be anywhere.
yes, well, we'll leave your ghoulies alone, mate. Let's not discuss your ghoulies on stream,
I
thank you.
found the camp. Made it from Grenier control.
Is that just ammo? Yeah, there's just
You've reached the
peculiar
location.
place for
Clear
it.
out any near
And the
hostiles.
bright pink kind of made me think it was something more majestic, but oh well.
You
Nice.
captured the
That's
location.
satisfying.
Do not let them retake it.
Again, get rid of the turret because they can sometimes just be awkward and annoying because they can shoot you from quite a distance. And there's not a lot you can do about it when they do start shooting you from quite a distance. Oh dear. Okay. There's obviously another tag that I can't see. There it is. Better angle on it. Oren again. Not really what I need. Well, having said that, technically I've got what I kind of need for the short term, but I do still need more of that high roll for other doings. I'm getting a positive, but I'm not entirely sure where this positive is coming from. I mean, I do realise I make it easy and obvious, but sometimes it is slightly troublesome. Yep, that's the beam. We don't want to be beaming them. I think it's because it's a bit almost like a shotgun, those Roger bullets. They do. Oh, okay, that's me leaving for a moment. A, I've got an itchy arm, which is not convenient. And B, they did a tasty volume of Dead again. I'm not doing a particularly good showing today. Unless that showing is me laying on my backside having KO'd myself. But yeah, I'm not doing it very well. I don't know why I'm not doing it very well, but I'm currently not doing it very well at all. Let's summon up some troops. Otherwise it makes me feel better. It makes me feel better to have friends and those who influence people. I could get under his snow globe if I really wanted to. Oh, I think that's a dude. One of them's a dude. One of them's a real dude. Oh no, two of them's a real dude. But one of them, the one with the red flame, is my dude. Hey. But let's be honest. Everybody becomes my dude eventually. I am Necros. Summon your souls from the dead plains of wherever the plains are. Plains of Idle, I suppose, technically. Yeah. Oh, not a bad shot. If there's a sort of in the back of his skull, which classified as a good shot, I suppose. It looked more substantial until I realised where his head was actually facing. What are we doing now? Oh, we're just carrying on, I suppose. Or are we? Have we not? Oh, I think we've done the time, or we just need to clear them off. Yeah, there we go. The Bombardier's going to take a while to kill.
Commander has run out of options. Find him at the waypoint and capture him for me. I have questions I want him to answer.
Well, he's got answers he doesn't want to give.
Track them down. There's the officer. Capture them.
Whee. That was just a point of pride, really. I'd started killing him, so I had to finish killing him. I'm not suggesting it's the greatest of techniques or ideas, but oh, we've already killed a load of dudes, so I suppose. Luckily, when I come swooping in,
Lotus has the commander in her custody. He won't be sleeping too good
swooping in, it won't make as much difference.
Adoops, hurrah!
But yeah, it's interesting. There's a something over here that I want. I don't know what it is. Is this a... Oh, it's a science star, that's fine. Wasn't quite sure if that was the image for stars or something else. The sort of sentient cores. Both are pretty much all good to get. So that's not too much difference. I'll basically do mining until perhaps we discover more. Interesting. I'm getting a high signal. There. There's my high signal. It's difficult to find the exact position of these things. There we go. Someone at least is wanting to go on. So if I do as much cheeky mining as I can, that'll probably work out. Perfect timing to come to a close. Oh. Got another signal. No, I don't. Got another signal. Interesting. I'm sort of getting a signal, but not a signal. Oh, host just left, so I might end up stuck in the plains of Eidolon, fiddling around with myself. But I must admit, the plains of Eidolon is probably slightly easier. Probably, I suppose, just because I've done it quite so many times now. But I do happen to know where I'm looking to get to the exit. I think. I might be proven wrong, but I don't know. Technically, I think you can just leave, but I do slightly prefer to actually head to the exit officially. Am I being shot by something? Yes, I think I am being shot by something. I must admit, it seems the exit is being highlighted. Fuck it, we'll utilise the exit and just go, go, go. Head back to Cetus. I suppose I'm here now, I might as well grab the container. Not exactly the world's most useful and pertinent thing around, but you never know what's in a container, I suppose. Yeah, we'll just... I suppose technically I needed a Chark Electroplax, but what was that in aid of? I'm not entirely sure. I can't remember why I needed that. Which is awkward. Oh, was it the quills? Might have been the quills enhancement, which... If I do need that... Oh, I do have some luminous dye. Oh, that's handy. Right, grab some luminous dye, that's it. Pop that in. Makes it a lot easier to see these things. More fish! Yes, I do plan on capturing more fish. Oh, I got it. I thought it was a bit high, but I gave it to me. This is quite a distance. I can only hope, but no, one could not get it. Okay. Ah. Oh, there we go. That's what I'm after. If I can get some more of these Chark eels, that would be quite useful. But unfortunately, these Chark eels, I mean, certainly this one, is approaching from quite a substantial distance. And it's not, yeah, by no means is it an impossible task, but it is one that's made a lot more awkward if they are fucking miles away. See my point? Ah, there's one close. So this, you've got no excuses this time. I've got plenty of excuses, trust me. That fish moved. That's my main excuse there. Oh, that's a big eel. That is a big eel you got. Ah, missed them both. Missed them both. I genuinely thought he was going to move a little bit quicker there. Little bastard, little bastard, little bastard. I'm going to catch the little bastard. There we go. It's only a little tiny Chark eel this time, but you know, better than nothing, better than nothing. Let's grab that large moorfish. Marvellous. It's actually a small moorfish apparently, but I mean, it looked pretty big to me. Oh, nice. Told you it wasn't impossible to get him from quite a distance. But at the end, he got it. I'm surprised. I'm very, very surprised. And here are more fish. Getting a moorish hankering for more fish. Whee! That definitely looked like it had missed, but I'll take the win on it. Could you piss off? Any chance of that? Whee! Just caught the backside. Yep. Guys, nobody wants you, nobody needs you. So, could you fuck off? Damn it, these charge eels are proving troublesome. Slippery like the eel they're named after. Dang it. Dang it. It's not helping that I'm getting peppered with fucking bullets every now and again. Ooh, it's accidental, but it was bloody close to actually getting done. Aha, a nice easy one. Good. Right, hopefully will that at least get me the potential. Oh, that's a big moorfish, isn't it? Yes, large. Good. Good, that's what we like to see. I prefer the eel, thank you. I don't know how many eels I need. I'm assuming, much like everything in Warframe, it's going to be randomised as to what rewards I actually get from the shark eels when I cut the fish. But I will try and cut the fish, and hopefully, I think my luminous dye is worn off, which is a bit of a bugger because it's going to be way more difficult to see, and I'm loath to use more because I just am such a cheap bastard. Darn. Although, having said that, no, okay, maybe my luminous dye hasn't worn off. Because they do seem, at the moment at least, to still be quite luminous. That's a good one. Oh, that's just a tiny one though, just a tiny one. I mean, when they... Okay, apparently, I thought I was going to say when they stand still it's really easy to catch them. Apparently, not so much. Go on. Oh, go on, my son. I thought that was a good one. That one should be a... Well, you were going to claim that you hadn't hit, and I was through the spear between his fucking eyes. Anything else? I can't expect more than between the eyes, sir. Then I think that was maybe a little bit low. There we go, that's a good one. Only a medium, but good enough. Nice. Again, I swear, that was stood still. Hey, finally. And a large one. Marvellous. But it was stood still when I fucking threw the spear, and yet somehow the spear missed. I'm not entirely sure how they're justifying some of these misses, but you've got to just roll with the punches and accept it and move on with your fishing ways. There is clearly a fucking huge one there, but it's just... I don't... Yeah, I think that'll just clip off the rock. I need you to just pop in a little bit closer, mate. Hey, nice. I realise this has now just become the fishing stream, which I'm fine with, to be honest. I'm absolutely fine with it. Dang it, I fell in the water. That's not how you fish. Oh, I do like the look of getting that eel. Yes. Oh, it's only a medium, bloody hell. No, I fear there is no way. I suppose technically. Hey, that's the one. Pop round the side, and then I can get Mickey with the other thing, and then oh, that was awful. That was just a plain awful decision. Is that the... No, I don't think that is a fish. Hey, he's fishing with me now. A pair of bros fishing the hose. Really thought that was a good one. It's amazing. Whenever I think I've missed, it suddenly reveals that no, you have not. Whenever I think I've, onto a sure thing. Damn it. Stop swimming around in circles. I mean, he did. You can't deny that gloriousness. I asked him. Yeah, you got him. That is astonishing. You can't deny. I asked him to stop. Oops, no. I know, that's why I jumped in the air, so that the launch point would be valid. Might as well do this mining. It's right in front of my face. I'm not going to say no to a mine that's in front of my face. Oh, that was a very good ore capture at the time. It sort of went all over the place with the sound effect. Copperan, no. Copperan is still not that useful to me. As I suppose technically, eventually, it might be quite useful to me, but... I don't think there's anything specific here. I could hear a couple of bits and pieces, but I'm not going to be too fussed about it. I'm going to pop back into the bay and just let it load in the city, and then that'll be it. Not long left. Yes, all in all, relatively productive session. We got Gara. We just have to work on trying to figure out how to get. Oh, mate, yeah, that might have been where I wanted the shark fish thing. The fish gut shark satchel pouch or whatever the fuck it's called. Either way, what we'll do is, since we are in Cetus right now, theoretically, are we? Yes. The door is not opening, but eventually it should. Oh, my friend disappeared. Door. Hey, there we go. But again, let's find out if we actually got something useful. Intact sentient cores, good. Axie relic, not so good, simply because of the alternate things that I would have wanted instead of it. Cetus Wisp, not terrible, but again, I would have preferred other things. 1200 endo, that's quite a nice chunk of endo. Right, so theoretically, this should be Austrian standing. Yes, 2200, 2200, and then rank up. Oof. Well, again, not a bad little, not a bad a volume of doings. Right. I'm tempted to grab that immediately because I think that'll be quite useful. I don't want those trophies. They can, you know, the link. I haven't really explored that. Marquis Verados and Ferrous First Steel Alloy. No, I'll probably just save up. I think we'll go for the Nosam, the focused Nosam cutter. Because that, I think that feels like probably the best option. I assume I'll probably have to equip that. Now, where did I want to give? Oh yeah, there's the fish woman to get my fish cut. So where, pray tell, is the fish woman? She's over here. Just follow the smell of fish and you'll find the fish you want. Cut the fish. Which she really doesn't... For a person who actually does... There we go, that's the thing we wanted, wasn't it? The electroplates, more or less.
You're quite handy with a blade, aren't you?
Yeah, yes I am. Because I cut people for a living. Yes. If you ever wish to be cut, I'll cut you up. Cut you up real big. Well, actually real small, technically. Cut you up really small into tiny chunks. Tiny chunks. That's right, tiny chunks. Anyway, that's it. That's the end. We've done our warframing for the week. Make it sound a little bit more like a chore. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. That's the nature of Warframe, I suppose. Sometimes it is a fucking chore, and sometimes it's a delightful, quite a delightful situation. Okay, so apparently, oh no, there it is. It seems my mouse wasn't working, but it is now. Anyway, that's it. I don't think there's anybody here, is there? So, doesn't matter. I mean, Feet is certainly new, but one would assume Feet is probably a bot. But if you're not a bot, hello Feet. Do feel free to do the usual doings, but I'm fairly confident you're not real. So I will say cheerio and leave you with this. So cheerio.
Operator, you are leaving the battle. If you continue any further, I will be forced to extract you, and this mission will be a failure.